r/AskReddit by Reddify. What's the dumbest excuse your girlfriend/boyfriend has used for cheating on you? I caught her cheating on me with someone I knew. Someone I kinda figured she was seeing behind my back and had brought it up to her before. Her defense was accusing me of being jealous, so apparently I made her do it. Me being right is somehow my fault. What? Classic manipulation. It's always your fault. Even when they get caught red-handed. This seems to happen a lot. I thought you were cheating on me. So I got revenge. And it fixed things. How? Made my decision in dumping her much easier and my quality of life improved. It was his birthday, I hit you not. But she didn't get him a gift. Blew him right in front of the birthday tree. I only got with you in the first place because my dog died. Wow, thanks. Edit. Lol, I'm glad you're all getting some fun out of my past relationship pain. Just an FYI, I'm a girl. He cheated on me with another girl. His dog was also a girl. That's rough, buddy. Big woof. I was testing you to see if you'd stay loyal even if I cheated. Short answer? Nope. Long answer? New hope. I wonder if that's considered passing or failing the test. Not anyone I've dated, but a former coworker. She'd cheat on her BF around twice a month it seemed. She'd go out with a friend to the bars, duck some random guy in his car, and then tell us about it at work. Her justification: what am I supposed to do? I'm horny and my BF isn't there. That's his fault. She was a trash person. So I didn't care enough to engage. But one of the older women we worked with asked, well, did you invite him out to the bar with you? Her response? Duck, no, it's a girls' night out. Yeah, some people need to get examined, man. With excuses like that. Did it autocorrect euthanized to examined? The guy she was banging was apparently closer to God than I was. TBH. I wouldn't be mad if my girl cheated with Trent Reznor. And when she eventually ducks around on him and breaks his heart, we are gonna get a hell of an album. I was going to leave you anyway. OMG, wow. My ex gave this line too. Bonus points. He also flipped a coin to decide whether or not he'd go into the bar with her. And she apparently pulled a naked man on him. Works 2 out of 3 times. Edit. I'm okay with my most upvoted comment being a him reference. When I caught him, he referred to a poem that I shared with him a few months prior. He said, remember the great blue sky of unspecified desire? Remember when I agreed with that line? He thought we agreed to sleep with other people because poetry. Edit. For everyone asking, here is the poem. How will you know the difficulties of being human if you're always flying off to blue perfection? Where will you plant your grief seeds? We need ground to escape and hoe, not the sky of unspecified desire. Rumi. Yeah, I still can't see how he got open relationship out this. This one is underrated. So hilariously bad. I like the cut of this guy's jib. If you're going to go with crazy as your excuse, go all the way. I've cheated with everyone I've ever been in a relationship with. Why would you not tell me that before we got into a relationship? My ex was the same. He started dating me. Told me he broke up with his ex right before meeting me. She contacted me and told me what was happening. He told me that she didn't understand that they are broken up. She was delusional and thought they were still together. Cheated on me a year later. After we broke up, he tried to say he was sorry and that he has cheated on every girlfriend he had ever had. It wasn't his fault. It took him a year to cheat on me. It only took a few months with everyone else. Like that was going to make me feel better. Edit. Grammar and spelling. Thanks, mobile. I got the exact same thing. It took so much longer with you. Like pretty much you almost saved me. But you weren't good enough. It was in my head for a bit. Like maybe I could have been better. I must have done something to drive you away. Getting a distance a few months after. She was just ducked up and I was pretty okay. I got one. She cheated because she thought I didn't care, and when I broke up she was angry that I didn't hit her or shout because it meant I didn't care. Edit. We were around 18. She told me that her father cheated on her mum, which was the ultimate reason for their divorce. She was actually kind of happy since it happened during her prom night while I waited outside. Per our agreement. Worst part about that was that both our mutual friends chose her after we split up. Bullet dodge level, Kino. Why didn't you domestically abuse me? That's some next level hit. She said that it was always my idea to have a threesome. But somehow I was never invited to join. Edit. Just to clarify, my idea of a threesome was FMF but hers was MFM. So I guess it was just a big misunderstanding. I hate it when the invite's lost in the mail. This is why people need Facebook. It's difficult to arrange things when half of your friends have it and you gotta call the other half over the phone. You miss out on some fun orgies that way. I was dating this girl for about 6 months when she said her boyfriend was coming back from Afghanistan. She never brought him up because she thought we were keeping it casual. It might ruin the mood. And she didn't think I would mind. Found the guy. Told him what happened and he was cool. Said he figured it was happening anyways, so he wasn't too upset about it. You're a real bro, and so is he. It's good to see guys be so understanding when a girl is trying to play us. Probably 99% of the time the dude will be okay with a guy telling him, barring that guy isn't a peen about it, and just telling them because they didn't know. Still pissed though. Well, you were looking at porn. It's the same thing. And then after marriage counseling, which she wanted to try to save the marriage, since we had a young child. When she wouldn't stop sleeping around. We may have been in counseling, but that doesn't mean we are together, so it's not cheating. And then I finally filed for divorce. Duck that hit. Usually I can't really tell red flags in a relationship. But this I can tell. This is a red flag. She is a shark, and you are a rabbit. She took what she wanted, and you let this happen to you. Sharks eat rabbits. Okay. I think I'll just hippity hop right on out of this stupidity. Sharks never even see rabbits. On account of sharks not being terrestrial predators. And rabbits not being so much into transoceanic swimming trips. What a moron. Also, I like how he elided his own responsibility completely. As if he were a sandwich someone left out on a table. What an ass. It was a few years ago. I've had my anger over it, and I still get a white hot brick of rage in my chest when I think about it too much, but now I mostly just pity the dude. He is a product of two things. He sipped life from a silver spoon. I don't think he ever had to struggle for anything. It made him a super entitled prick. I also think he is a true narcissist. I'm definitely not qualified to make that diagnosis for real, but if anyone gave him even a shred of admiration, he abused it. And he was totally messed up for quite a while, if someone even indicated that they so much as had the tiniest negative thought about him. She came in. She sharked it, and he literally could not say no without massively damaging his own self-image. Then of course, when I was upset and calling him out on how big of an ass this made him, suddenly I was a rabbit who allowed this to happen by not being smart enough, bantering well enough, or making as much money as she did. I feel sad for him. He craves the love that comes with a relationship, but he just can't handle the relationship part of it. Women are there to stroke his ego and his peen, and make him feel wanted, but that's it. I know down in his core, that really hurts him. What a sad, lonely life. Ladies and gentlemen, respect yourselves enough to leave people like this. You can't change them. Well, it only happened once, but she said we should go on break. We did. She banged her ex the next day, and then asked me why she couldn't just bang both of us and us be cool with it. There were a lot of red flags throughout. But that's when I finally realized it wasn't worth it. Edit. Wow. Didn't expect this response when I woke up, but I'll try to answer the main questions. 1. No, I'm not Ross. Although the similarities are definitely there. 2. This happened in high school. So it's not like either of us had our hit together. 3. When we went on break, it was understood we were still together. Just taking a week of solitude. Many of you seem to interpret breaks as being broken up. But that's never been the case for me. If I don't want to be with someone, I break up. I don't ask to go on break, so I can duck my ex and it not technically be cheating. That's some shady hit. 4. To those of you saying I should got her back. I tried. Couple days later I had a girl come over. I was planning to rebound, but I was still too depressed to do anything with her. I invited my buddy over to intentionally cock block. He was committed as duck too. Because she slept over, and we sandwiched her, not exily. Just slept. 5. Few days later we were talking as like our final breakup talk, and she had found out about this girl coming over. She asked if I did anything with her. Which I didn't. She had just slept over, and I told her to ask my friend, to confirm cause he was there the whole night. She punched me in the face. 6. Fast forward a few years. I moved away, and had just moved home, and started talking to her again. She had been dating the ex since we broke up and living there. She came over to talk, because she still felt bad, and was having trouble. She told me she had legit broken up with him, so we could get back together. I was never planning to. I just wanted a petty revenge duck. We had sex the first night we saw each other, and she told me the following day they weren't technically broken up yet. She went to go break up with him assuming I would take her back. I didn't. She convinced him to get back with her for a few more years. And she only ducked one of our friends during that span, that we know of. A new personal best for her. TL, Dr. GF says we need to go on break, so she can duck her ex. She punches me for sleeping in the same bed as another girl, and my best friend, while we are broken up. I end up revenge ducking her years later, while she was dating the ex she cheated on me with. Thanks for all the responses and ridiculous Reddit tangents debating what a break actually means. For those of you who saw similarities between your relationship and mine, get out now. Ask me why she couldn't just bang both of us and us be cool with it. Next thing you know she'd ask why you can't just participate in the gangbang. Why can't you just be the bottom and be cool with it? It was with another girl. So not only should it not count, I should be all excited about it. Edit. When your GF cheats on you with a girl, it is no more an opening for a threesome than if she cheated with a dude. Cheating on your so is not step 1 in how to wrangle a three-way. I got the same thing once. The funny part? She did it with my other ex-girlfriend. Talk about awkward. Same happened to me. Some people are insane. The only reason she got with my ex was because she was intimated and didn't know what to do. I didn't want him to go to prom alone. Okay, but did you have to duck him afterwards? She didn't get him a prom present. Blew him right under the prom tree. I went away on a field trip with uni for a week. Came back to find out he'd slept with 2 other women. His excuse? I missed you. I was lonely without you and couldn't cope. You shouldn't have left me alone, ugh. There was so much wrong with that man. And that relationship. The classic but baby. It's your fault. For real. And my emotionally damaged has let him talk me into believing it was. I actually bought him a present to apologize for getting mad that he cheated on me. That's the level of hoodakery that relationship was. I did finally get out of it. But goddamn, it took far longer than it should have. Looking back, I just wish I'd done it sooner. Well, you said you love and accept me for who I'm with all my flaws. So you also have to accept that I'm sleeping with other women, because this is just how I am. No, I guess not. You said you love and accept me for who I'm with all my flaws. Now help me bury this body. He was out with her in her car. I was out with 2 friends in their car. We pull up to a popular parking area up on a hill. A vantage point where people often sit. I notice her car. And knew he was out with her. He had told me his 2 buddies were also with them. Decide to go to the passenger side window and scare him. He's not in there. He's in the back. With her on top of him. His claim was that he passed out and she was giving him CPR because she panicked and thought he had a heart attack. He was 16. In perfect health. Couldn't explain the naked part though. Or why his 2 friends weren't there. Edit. I love that my most upvoted comment is about dogging in a car park. Thanks, Reddit. Don't you know that you have to blow through the peen to give CPR properly? Damn, I guess I missed that part of the first aid course. She said it was my fault. Narrator, it wasn't. Narrator, she cheated on him. It was brutal. She said you're always so controlling. Telling me what I can and can't do. It reminded me of The Office, when Michael Scott said to Jen, you cheated on me, when I specifically asked you not to. Man. Were they a bad couple? Would you like to go to Sandals Jamaica with me? It was Christmas and I didn't get him a gift. So that's why you blew him under the Christmas tree in front of all of our friends? We need answers. Some people are just impossible to buy for. I wore a condom. Technically, I didn't even touch her. Really? Because there's always space between our electrons. We never touch anyone. So how could I have cheated with her? I ducked her in the ear, so technically it is like I'm actually gay, so I didn't duck a pussy, so I'm safe. She blamed cheating on Mars being in retrograde. These astrology girls be willed in. Astrology is hogwash anyways. Make sure to like and subscribe so we can watch together.